2 little kids recently passed from cancer. I was communicating with them. And when I found out that they, it means a lot.
You know, man. Wow, I can't even watch that.
I'm getting water right now, too. That has so much more context now.
Y'all got to give me a moment, man.
Yeah.
Shit, boy. Oh, man. "2020 just don't like black man." 2020 just a racist year, man.
It's just not your year.
It's just not. I'm thinking about just kind of hiding. I'm digging a hole and hiding.
Right.
Till 2021 come around here. But you know what? We don't want to dwell on the bad part of somebody's death when they've given us so much around here. Yeah. I mean, it's sad. I was taken aback by this. I was drunk yesterday and sobered up. When you called me and told me.
That's right.
I know I didn't sound like it.
You did not. But I believe it. I heard the emotion in your voice.
Yeah.
The genuine shock of it.
Yeah, this man called me up yesterday to tell me, I was a little inebriated, but he called me up yesterday to tell me that Chadwick Boseman had died. Mm-hmm. I didn't really say that at the point because I was drunk, and like I said earlier, I was like, BoJack Horseman, dead.
There's a lot going on, a lot of confusion.
Is it the season finale?
That's how it ends.
Oh, I got him, huh? Yeah, people, but no, Chadwick Boseman, man, this one was a rough one for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I was shocked by it. I couldn't believe it.
This one is a rough one because no one knew at all what was going on with him.
Yeah, they did not reveal this to the public at all.
No.
His illness.
And I mean, yeah, people. This one kind of grabbed me real hard, man. This one got to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of watered up at this a little bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was even getting watery. I just remembering what he left behind, his legacy.
First of all, he died still at a very young age, 43.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people didn't even realize he was 43.
No. He thought he was in his 30s because he looked so good.
Yep. Look, that's the thing. He looked great.
Yep.
So people thought he was younger. I remember I was surprised to learn how old he was. Mm-hmm. And it's even sadder to learn that he died of colon cancer.
Which he's had for 4 years.
Yep. And that's the thing, man. It's something that people, sadly, they did kind of see it earlier. See, I remember reading about this in April.
Yeah.
I think it was this article right here. This is Cinema Blend, but I remember reading this. And this is the first thing I thought of when I heard the news. The internet has thoughts about Chadwick Boseman's quarantine look. You know, people looking at this and they were speculating about his weight. You know, there's a thinner picture of him right there.
He's even thinner there.
Yeah. You know, when they used the word quarantine, some people thought he's so skinny, people thought he might have had corona.
Yeah, he was one of them. Him and Tom Hanks were the first ones that got it.
Yeah, man, he was in, and the one that really got him was that got people. Where he kind of looked like and I'm not even. This is not a joke. A lot of because he looked like a thin LeBron James.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see his face is so gaunt.
Yeah, yeah, man, he was definitely something. I mean, look. Something was definitely wrong, and then when you see him actually speaking and moving, people people still want to be respectful, but they were like, "Man, this doesn't seem right."
Still, Jackie Robinson Day is the hero of many of you out there. Then this time that we're in, this pandemic.
You know, even his voice sounded a little grovelly.
Yeah, it's gravelly.
Yeah, yeah. And people want to be respectful too. They didn't inquire too much. I mean, look,
there were some people that absolutely did that though.
No, they did, and unfortunately, a lot of people came up and defended him. You know, completely like, leave the man alone. You know, like brother's just probably naturally skinny. You know, shit, he can't be Black Panther all the time.
Sure.
And people acting like he really was the king of Wakanda or something.
Yeah.
People like, that's a fictional character, right? People work out for these roles.
I know, it's so funny how it's just like, no, you have to maintain this physique all the time. And if you even show a little bit of tummy, like, what's wrong with you? Or lack of it, they freak out.
Chadwick Boseman got AIDS. That's only because of Corona. I think people didn't go that far with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mentioned this because, and I mentioned his weight loss and everything because, as you said, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer.
That's right.
Stage 3.
Yeah.
And that means that he already had it when he took on his most iconic role ever.
That's right.
Like the first time that we were introduced to him, it wasn't in any of it wasn't in Black Panther, wasn't any of the it was in the Civil War Avengers movie.
That was his debut.
That was the first time that we actually saw him, and he looked Looked amazing.
Looked great.
And who would have known that at this time, when he first made his appearance at Black Panther, or as Black Panther, that he actually had cancer.
You seemed a good man with a dutiful son.
Vengeance has consumed you. Don't let it consume me.
You're lucky because I was about to cut your ass.
Yeah, he was. He was going to kill him. This shows the kind of character he was playing.
Yeah.
It's such a great job.
Damn, it even seems more nobler now.
Yep.
Knowing that he was playing that character when he had cancer.
He probably when he got the role, he realized that, oh, I have colon cancer.
Yeah.
Probably at the same time, around the same time. At the very
And
least.
and this was never public.
No.
It never came out. It was, it was something that he handled with a lot of dignity.
Yeah, a lot of grace.
And he had it through a lot of through a lot of the other roles that highlighted his career later on.
Yeah.
But of course, you can't talk about Chadwick Boseman without talking about Black Panther. It's not like he's overshadowed by the character.
It's a pop culture icon.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenon. Okay. That character and that movie.
Yep.
And his role in the other films too. There's no question about that.
No, there's no way, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you can't do it without discussing. I mean, this is more than an iconic role. This is a legendary role.
What kind of king you are going to be?
That was a role that meant so much to so many people, man. That role right there. There are people. My wife came in. So my wife is Turkish. She's from Istanbul. And she came in today and she's like, because she saw me getting ready for this. And she's like, you doing a show today? And I thought she was going to be like, you said you weren't doing a show today.
Right.
You said you weren't going to be long. But she came in and I said, yeah, baby. I said, we got to talk about Chadwick Boseman. And she's like, yeah, you do.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Even she knows. You got to do it.
She said,
great.
even over in Turkey, people are talking about rest in peace, King.
Sure.
She said everyone around the world is talking about Chadwick Boseman right now.
I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, this role has had such a profound impact on people who are black around the world. But just, I mean, also for other people to see this too, whether you be Turkish or whether you be white, whatever culture you come from.
I'm just going to say the obvious. I'm going to say it because it needs to be said over and over again. But you hit it already. This role meant so much to black people.
Yeah.
I know white people look at us like we crazy, like, damn, he's really y'all's king, ain't he? I know you look at us like, God damn, man. Do you realize he's not real?
I always thought it was cool.
No.
That was amazing.
No, look, and the thing is, the reason why it meant so much to black people out there, man, this character, he validated.
Sure.
It was more than just a comic book movie. It was more than just a superhero. He validated black people's worth.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy, man, but y'all don't understand really. Maybe you do, but you don't understand how much this movie. That's what I talk about. There's a certain side of privilege where it's like you just don't understand certain simple things.
Of course.
If they didn't happen to you. This is the first movie of its scope and its budget to feature a majority all black cast right here, and this is after you've been told pretty much by Hollywood and everybody else that you know what, you couldn't do this because you don't have value.
You can't sell a movie with a black lead. You
Yeah.
can't sell that with a prominent black cast.
Yeah, it was more than a heroic symbol. This was something that was embraced by the world. It finally showed like Hollywood and other people outside of that because you're being told pretty much as a human being, people don't want to see you.
Yep.
So you're going to get a lower budget for everything. You're going to get limited marketing because no one wants. You're not as valuable.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Again, it seems weird, but like I said, man, I saw this with my mother who, she doesn't always run out to go see comic book movies.
Sure.
But, she saw this twice. I saw it like my fourth time with her. And I can't tell you how much of a great bonding that experience that is for a woman who's in her 80s to finally see something like this.
Yeah.
And, after all this time, that's why she saw it.
Of course.
I almost choked up watching it with her because this is a movie that she went to go see, and we bonded over this like we never did a movie in a long time. And then what also was cool about it is that it didn't compromise its blackness.
No.
It was a mainstream movie made by big corporate entity, Disney of all people.
Yeah.
And it did not feel the need to compromise its black issues or its black identity at all for the sake of making money.
It's beautiful. Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, 'cause they knew death was better than bondage.
That scene still moves me today.
I was shocked that was in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, the mouse let that happen. I was like, all right, well, okay, you're actually going into those really dark, nitty gritty details of history.
Yeah.
And being so incredibly respectful of it, but another thing this movie did really well, it wasn't patronizing.
No,
That's
no.
that's the one thing I was like shocked by. I was like, wow, you were just everything felt like it was just very authentic, and it had a point. That was very admirable. Everyone involved in this, just in hindsight, it's like, wow, you guys did such a great job.
That's a great observation when you say, I didn't even think of that, when you say it wasn't patronizing.
Not at all.
It wasn't trying to go in.
We got to get the urban audience,
Yeah.
something like that, which, Hollywood absolutely would do that.
Yeah, it wasn't exploitive.
Exactly. Yeah, it really wasn't.
And anytime you take on a role that has become as legendary as this has, there's going to be a point where the person who's playing that, they're going to say, I'm tired of this shit.
I love that. It's like, yeah, Wakanda forever. Jesus.
We can't do this forever.
I've had other roles, guys.
Yeah,
I'm just getting mad at people when they do that.
he really is.
Yeah.
He like, I'm about to use these fists for something else.
That half one. That's what we're going to start doing to the.
He's like, I'm about to beat him.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, Wakanda forever. Jesus, I hope not. And like you said, I have played other people, y'all. Not as big as T'Challa, though. Not as big as Black Panther. Come on, man, do it. Do it. And fist quivering.
Shaking. There you go. Can we talk about my other movie I'm premiering right now? No? All right, fine.
Wakanda forever. Yeah. But he was always grateful for it.
Yeah, very humble.
And look, he always understood. I mean, you go out to these press shoots and you go out to these premieres and whatnot. I mean, you do what you got to do. It's going to
Ask the
become
same question
routine.
over and over and over again. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he never underestimated the impact of this role. He never was. I don't think he was ever ungrateful for it. You could hear in every interview that he did about Black Panther, he always, he didn't always make it about just the character or about him. He's like, I just noticed how people just really. How they, how this character has moved them and how important it is for them.
2 little kids recently passed from cancer. I was communicating with them, and when I found out that they, it means a lot.
Wow, I can't even watch.
I'm getting one right now too. That has so much more context now.
Y'all got to give me a moment, man.
Yeah.
Shit, boy. Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. That got to me right there, boy. Let me get myself together, man, because I keep talking. I'm gonna start crying. Oh, man. Because if you notice, he had cancer at that time.
He has cancer, yeah.
And he never made it about himself. I mean, he knew exactly what those people going through, and never said anything about himself. It was always about how other people felt, the joy that they were getting. Never made it, And even though he's crying, he never tried to make it a sad moment.
Yeah. He just wanted to say what he had to say with that.
Oh, I shouldn't have watched that.
With all this context now, it's just like it's very hard to watch. Already sad.
Boy, I only found one. We got to split it. You want who's crying the most? You want the big piece or the small?
You can have the big piece.
Okay,
I'll have the
I got a
little piece.
bigger head. Like most stars that have that are known for a legendary role, they had already done a lot before.
Of course.
People, because again, like I said, people still didn't know that he was 43. I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah, still shocked by that.
Yeah. I constantly need to be reminded. Like I remember seeing 40 sometimes. I was like, you know what? I don't believe it.
Yeah. They're just trying to bring him down by saying that.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat was like, what? 43? Yeah, people, 43 years old. And he, but he did a lot of roles, man. He was in the game early. So, if you go to his IMDb page, you'll see that he has done a lot over the years. A lot. Like before he hit it big in movies.
He's a working actor.
Yeah, he was. Interesting thing, to stay on the Black Panther theme. So him and Michael B. Jordan, of course, Michael B. Jordan, who played Killmonger, we saw in the scene a little while ago. One of the reasons that they really hated each other too is because Killmonger took one of his roles.
No shit.
Back in the day, Michael B. Jordan
Okay.
was actually recast as the character Chadwick Boseman was, I believe. I don't know if I
Okay.
got this right. I think that, now I might be wrong because they don't look anything alike. They didn't even try to make them look alike. I think they're the same character.
Usain Bolt situation. You didn't know.
Yeah, like a Kevin Hart, Usain Bolt.
There's Chadwick, and Michael Jordan's just like, I could really use the money in the role. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it was All My Children. I think it was All My Children that he was on, the soap opera.
Oh.
So, and I don't blame Chadwick Boseman for being mad if he was, because when Michael B. Jordan came in, he came in as the guy, the smooth, suave, sexy guy with the nice styled hair right there,
Right.
who was all romantic and got all the girls.
It'll be pretty cool to have a brother like you.
Would never want a sister like you.
I'm a brat and a pain.
It would just be too weird whenever I want to do this.
He's a much better actor in that scene than her too.
Yeah,
He's got some. He's gonna go some places.
What do you mean? Why you say I'm a brat?
I'll show you.
yeah. Michael B. Jordan is so young, man.
He really is.
Yeah,
Baby faced.
yeah. Like I say, look nothing like Chadwick
Not at all.
Boseman.
They don't look anything like each other.
They weren't even, maybe because they weren't even the same character. Because while Michael B. Jordan got to be the smooth, sexy, romantic lead
Sure.
that got the girls, Chadwick Boseman.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh god.
he was the sweaty, crazy black dude that tried to cut a white woman.
Hey, I've got your stuff for you.
Wow, man. He was emulating Samuel L. Jackson. It was like Jungle Fever coming to America.
He really was.
I could do this.
You can see right at the commercial break. Look.
Okay, get over here. Calm down, calm down.
Shut up. Shut up, Reggie. Reggie, don't hurt her, man. She's pregnant.
I'm all right, David.
Just get me the money. I know y'all got some. He's a goddamn crackhead. He like Gator Jr.
Exactly.
I gotta get out of here. Nobody trying to stop me.
What do we do?
He went on to better things.
Like most roles that went to black man back then, he was the crazy, violent black dude. Gonna cut that white woman.
You see, he was just looking for a white person to grab. They don't get out of reach, and she was the one that was left behind. She
sure
was last
was.
in line.
Out of all those people, that dude was there.
He was just like, a smorgasbord, a smorgasbord.
She dead.
Shit, so many white people.
he was
I don't know who to
overwhelmed.
choose. What the? You know, I'll take you. Come here. God damn, I know there's many white people in here. Shit.
Wow, man.
Sweating too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all made me the crazy, violent black dude. Meanwhile, he gets to be the smooth guy with the cornrows and a nice girl and everything.
Looking sharp.
Yes. Did a lot of TV before he got to his big movie break. If you go here, you'll see that he did a lot of television.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It's too
Oh, he
much
did
to pull up.
the Castle. Look at that.
Yeah.
ER. Everyone did ER.
Everybody, man. There's two things everybody did: ER and
Law and Order.
And Law and Order. Yeah.
I'm one of the Law and Order. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They had a lot of them. Yeah, you either on ER or Law and Order. Probably on Law and Order.
Yeah.
What is? I always say SUV. SVU.
SVU. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not the car.
No, I've said that before. A Law and Order SUV. But he did a lot of stuff before he went and took on the role that pretty much made his career take a turn for the better.
Yeah.
When he was Jackie Robinson.
42.
Yeah, in 42, which was Jackie Robinson's number. As you know, Jackie Robinson was the pioneering black baseball player. I guess he was the first one to integrate.
Yeah, the Brooklyn Dodgers, right? When they're still in Brooklyn.
Yeah, when they were still in Brooklyn. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he did a lot of movies that were kind of like mid-level, but entertaining, still good.
Sure.
And you know,
He was good in them.
And he was always, that's right, he was always good in them.
You want to play it?
Chris said, Jesus, Chris about to start crying again. Why did he hit that man?
I mean, it started. I remember I saw the movie, but I'm like, holy shit.
Even Harrison Ford, like, God damn. Is he still alive?
Well, that didn't work out.
You give me a uniform. You give me a number on my back. And I'll give you the guts.
You know, after that,
Yeah.
he was the guy that if you're doing a movie about a black historical figure, You
That was his niche.
you call Chadwick Boseman, man.
I got you. That was his niche, yeah, man.
Yeah. Like if somebody else didn't play that role, then Chadwick Boseman was probably busy.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
he was busy doing another historical figure.
Yeah. He was too busy playing James Brown.
We got to bring a super heavy funk to the cats over there.
You know, that's Get On Up.
Yeah.
The James Brown story. Well, he was good.
He was. He was. He nailed the voice too.
Yeah, no, he really did. He really did. If he wasn't playing a historical musical figure, then he was playing a legal and political historical figure who looked nothing like Thurgood Marshall.
You need to be careful.
Don't any of you have any confidence in me? I'd say you have enough confidence for us all.
Is that Juicy Smollett?
I think it was.
Juicy Smollett?
Juicy Smollett, yeah, that's right.
Look, even Chadwick Boseman like, Negro, you
Nah,
lie.
this
I don't believe you.
Guy. I'm like,
Ain't nobody put no bleach on you.
Yeah, man. I've not seen this.
It's you know what? It's good. It's just that Thurgood Marshall. They made him like they almost made him an action hero in this.
Yes, he's beating up people, racist white people in bars and stuff.
Yeah. You saw white people walking up to him like, "Oh shit,
here we go, here it comes."
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, he played a lot of historical roles. I'm surprised his ass never got around playing Harriet Tubman. They got it, the resemblance there. So he said, shit, you know what? I won't play Martin Luther King. I will be the king. Wakanda.
Yes. It was always leading to this.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'll one-up him, that MLK.
Yeah.
Come on, whatever.
Oh, really? Somebody already got MLK? Somebody already got Martin Luther King? Then I'll be the king. You know, funny thing is, before he was a king, though, he was a god.
He was a god. Why get rid of bullshit, Corey? Come on.
He was a god of stupid ass movies.
Yes, he was.
Gods of Egypt. That's what I put up there. Gods of Egypt, man. But you know what? I'll tell you the good thing about this. This is the movie where you really did get more Boseman for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of Chadwick Boseman in this.
He only trusts himself.
Boseman.
Rich with generous.
I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice he was bigger than these people.
He's like 8 feet tall.
Mainly in the green and red spectrums. Inflorescence, it's composed of multiple florets.
Okay, look, much respect, but accents were not his strongest part.
Yeah, that one didn't work out.
No,
I mean, everyone had like, just be British. Can you be British, Chadwick? He's like, yeah, I can do that. How much you paying me?
So you're an American black man playing an Egyptian with a British accent.
Yeah, I'll give the movie this. He was the only dark person in that movie.
No, he was not. No,
he was not.
No, it was other black people in there. There was that Chadwick Boseman and that Chadwick Boseman.
Yes,
there was that one and that one.
We'll just clone him a whole bunch. Yeah. Do some After Effects and we got it.
Yeah, exactly. Man, you only got one black person here. No, we got a lot. What do you mean? There's more black people in this movie than anybody else.
Yeah. You know what? In hindsight, you're right. Yeah.
They all look the same.
Yeah. There you go. They cover their bases. They were like, oh shit, we don't have any Egyptian people. Just clone the black guy. Just clone him. Just do that.
Oh, and then
write that scene.
Do some After Effects.
I'm looking at vegetables.
Hey, look at this cob of corn.
Romaine lettuce. I say, sir. Jesus, man. And you know that his role in this movie is like he's supposed to be, he's like the god of wisdom or knowledge or something.
Yeah.
And he can't even do that. They get him for one thing to solve the riddles of the Sphinx.
Yeah.
And he that up.
He sure does.
He does get solve any riddles.
I forgot about that.
He has to rely on that little white boy. He's the one who's like, oh, you know what? This white boy, he's smart.
Oh, he really is looking at romaine lettuce. Yes. I thought you were joking.
No. There's a whole scene about that.
This has more nutritional value than iceberg. I didn't even know that. He was looking at romaine. What the f*** are you doing that for?
I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know about this film.
So as I said, people, this is the one that truly shook me, man. It's this is the one that my heart sank when I heard about this, knowing that he had cancer. Because I immediately went to that interview that you talked about where he's talking about those kids.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone has. That's gotten millions and millions of views.
Yeah. You know, I think our feelings are shared by most people around the world, except one group.
Oh, Jesus.
I can tell
what
you.
Happened? It didn't take that long, huh?
Oh, they celebrated the moment that they found out he was gone. And you know, some people be like, you know what? Maybe I can't even blame him. The Karens.
Oh, what?
I think it's I might be wrong, but I think this whole Karen thing got started with Black Panther.
Oh shit! I didn't even know
when he
about
went
that.
on Black Jeopardy. On Saturday Night Live.
So I remember this. I don't remember like the intimate details of it though.
Yeah.
Sketch. Okay.
Yeah, these Karens out here, man, they probably celebrating like, yeah,
I know.
you
Okay.
son of a bitch.
I remember this now. Okay, I remember.
They're like, yeah, that.
He was the origin. Yeah.
I think
he created a new enemy.
I think, yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, all right.
He
fine.
created a supervillain.
Yeah, everyone's blaming Tony Stark, and it's like, look what he did.
No, Black Panther created the Karens, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Wow.
This woman, Karen, she is Caucasian, eh?
Yes.
I sense that this white woman does not season her food.
That's right.
That was good.
Yeah, man. Karen's catching all this heat today simply because she put raisins in the potato salad.
Yeah, because of that Panther. All right. He called him out on it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And ever since then, just because before Karen started even going out there and calling the police on black people,
Before they started forming their own Legion of Doom.
before they started the whole Legion of
He
Doom,
brought them together.
she simply was trying to bring potato salad to the party.
That's right.
And she got rejected for it. And since then, she's like, I'll get you, Black Panther. I'll get everybody and those who look like you. You know, Chadwick Boseman has not exactly completely left us yet.
That's true.
You know, before we heard the news, he had a few other movies that were out there. One of the ones that look, regardless of what you think about the movie, a lot of people like the film, but regardless of what you think about the movie, quite a few people loved his performance, even though it was short, in The Five Bloods.
Look what I found. Anyway. That brother was the best damn soldier that ever lived.
Yeah, man. He was really good in it.
Yeah, I had issues with the film, but his performance and Delroy Lindo were great.
Yep.
So they stood out to me.
You were saying Delroy Lindo probably going to get a nomination.
Oh, definitely.
I think
he's the lead. He's leading right now. I can't think of anyone else who would get nominated.
He also is going to be featured. I don't know if this is a Netflix movie or not.
Yes,
but
it is.
It is? Okay. You know which one I'm talking about. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, with I forget the actress who's also along with him, Viola Davis.
Yeah,
I think.
Viola Davis is in it.
Which I'm not familiar with this person, but it'll be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, well, let's get you familiar real quick because a lot of people not familiar with this. They think this is a black porn film. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
I love black ass.
God. Hey man, he was branching out in different things.
Why not? Porn next. Him and Viola Davis, they like shit. Times are hard. Yeah. Ain't no productions going on. What if you saw him and Viola Davis on a webcam together?
Hey, dude. Let's see.
Also, you might hear him, and I'm not sure, but I think he did some voice work, and I could be wrong, but I think he did something for What If, Marvel's What If.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You know what? You're right. The short that they're talking about with him, with Black Panther, is what if T'Challa was taken to space instead of Star-Lord, and so he'll be Star-Lord.
Yeah,
which is interesting. That is definitely a what if.
Yeah, so I think it definitely is. So I think you're going to be hearing his voice in that.
Yeah. All the guys came back, even those who were died in the film. That they're doing their voices for this.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be kind of bittersweet watching these things.
Yeah,
that are coming out, but
especially what could have been too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, really, very much so. So. There's been some controversy already about his death.
Yeah.
The man just died not even 24 hours ago, and people are already trying to cash in.
Oh, I know.
Right there. This was sent to me from Kim Voorhees. That's a Wakanda Forever shirt right there. Yeah. And it's dated. Chadwick Boseman, 1977 to 2020, man. People, wow. Not even a day, not even a full day.
That's how it is, man. They get on a trend. Like, we're going to make as much money as we can off of it.
Not even a full day, y'all. And already going in and monetizing it off of somebody's death. Somebody's tragic death. Get the hell out of here with that, man. Also, I want to thank Jack Crystal Gardanella. He sent me this feature here, or this tweet here where they were talking about Screen Rant. And Screen Rant, right. So you already heard it.
Yes.
Some of you already heard it. They put this out here. They put out an article I don't know when. I guess it was earlier today, where the headline was, "Can Black Panther 2 still happen? Marvel's options without Chadwick Boseman." And the internet blew up on their ass, man. It was like, how dare you do this? I mean, damn, this is disrespectful.
Yeah.
So don't you think you should come in and say something nice about the man before you start talking about the business approach?
Yeah, they didn't even have like he had just passed away and talk about his career or anything or what he was doing. This was their first thing in regards to his death. What about Black Panther 2?
Yeah. I mean, look, I want to say a couple of things with this. One, wrong approach.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if this is happening, especially less than 24 hours, you have to come out and pay your respects.
Of course.
And have some decency and mention the person before you start talking about their character.
Yes, this fictional character.
Yeah. You know, y'all might as well put out a headline: Black Panther's dead? Who's going to defend Wakanda?
They should have just done that.
Yeah.
Just go hold hog.
They didn't even mention Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther dead. Wakanda in danger.
What is their response? Yeah. what the hell is it? What does Iron Man have to say about this?
It was 1 hour, they said. Not even
1
24.
hour?
Somebody said it was 1 hour.
Jesus.
Before they start talking about not Chadwick Boseman, but Black Panther.
Yeah.
Treating this shit just like the actual character died.
Yeah.
They handled that all wrong. Yeah. Now, the other thing is, I don't think that I don't think people need to act like they're wrong for thinking about that, because let's be honest. Let's just be honest, people. That's it is on everybody's mind.
Yeah. No question.
What's going to happen now with Black Panther 2?
You're setting up this new character who everyone loves, and the actor who portrays him has suddenly tragically died. And it's like, how do you proceed forward with that?
And that is news because, and it's not disrespectful to bring that up, because as we said, Black Panther, that role was huge. It meant so much to so many people. And it still does.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No question.
So this is news about him passing. Like, what's going to happen? Because that is going to be a hard one to fill.
Because you would imagine they had a lot of plans going forward within whatever this new phase was. I even expected like he's going to be like one of the kind of new leaders of the Avengers. Kind of really come in there, and like now that the stalwarts of Captain America and Iron Man, they're gone. So who's going to be bring about that new iteration of the team? I naturally thought of T'Challa.
Yeah. You know, I'm okay. So there are some options out there, especially if you're a comic book fan. One thing you talked about is a relative taking this on.
Shuri.
Yep.
Latita White, I believe is the actress's name. And she's taken over as of the mantle of Black Panther before. And like that to me would be kind of like the natural thing. I wouldn't have been shocked if they eventually led that into the future films. And you have spinoffs with her as Black Panther. But now, I mean, I think that would probably be the best way to do it, because at the end of the day, I don't think you can recast this. I don't think that can happen.
Well, here's the thing, man. Since Black Panther still is more of a title. Because,
exactly. It's passed down to your sons or daughters.
Sons or daughters. Maybe there's a distant relative that could play that role right there. I mean, my personal thing is, almost out of respect, you cannot recast this role and just pretend like it's another person.
You can't.
You can't put Terrence Howard up in here.
No, it's not. It's not a Terrence Howard situation. It's not an Edward Norton situation.
No.
People even haven't gotten used to those characters yet.
Yeah. I think you're going to have to just pass it down to somebody else. You're going to have to find a way to like actually say that this character died.
Yep.
You're going to have to like almost pay your respects in the movie to the memory of this character.
You have to. Yeah, you have to address the passing. You have to make it part of the story too. But make it feel natural.
Yep. And then someone else is going to have to come and take over.
Yep.
And I don't think people are ready for Shuri yet. I mean, I'm not saying that as a female thing, anything like that. I think people are so used to the look of Black Panther.
Sure. I get you.
Yeah, I think that they still want to have that image of something similar. So I think you can eventually pass it down, or even give her a spinoff. Yeah, but I don't think anybody wants, because it's Black Panther. I don't think anybody wants a Black Panther movie with that character yet. I think they'd rather have a spinoff. I don't think it's a gender thing or a sexist thing. Somebody said, I looked in the chat. Somebody said, man, it'd be kind of cool if you could find out a way to get David Washington in there.
John David Washington?
I'm sorry, John David Washington, yeah.
As what character?
Black Panther.
So he's going to take over as like T'Challa, or is he going to?
No, he's not going to be
play
T'Challa.
A different character.
He will be somebody else who takes over the title of Black Panther.
Oh, so it's a new character within the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
it'd
it'd be cool if there's a new character in the movie who takes over the title.
Okay. I mean, I was also thinking off the top of my head, but like you have Winston Duke as M'Baku, who I don't know if he's been Black Panther, like that character in Black Panther. He's actually a villain in the comics, but I mean that's another option. And there's even that whole initial portion of the film when they're fighting over the title of Black Panther. I don't know.
Here's a thought. What if this might be too cheesy. Might be way too movie miracle to do this, but what if they found a way to bring Michael B. Jordan back, and he actually comes in and he
make a redemption story?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to see.
Because a lot of people love that character.
Yeah, they love him. They were disappointed that they killed him. And listen, I mean, I would not be surprised. When this movie initially came out, I was like, is there a way for you guys to bring him back through some movie magic or some Loki type shit? Because he's back. That would be kind of interesting to see. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a look.
It's a difficult situation they're in, and with Marvel, they're going to have to they have to do something because people obviously want another Black Panther movie. I do think they have some viable options in front of them. I personally would love to see Shuri took over the role. I think people's reception of her has been very positive. They like her. I think Letitia Wright did a great job. Especially in Black Panther. She had a lot of screen time.
No, I think that she did.
To me, that would feel more natural.
I don't think I have a problem with it at all.
Sure.
Thinking about it. I mean, yeah, I would like to see. Would I like to see somebody else come in and even look familiar? Look like the familiar image that I'm used to.
Saying. Yeah.
I would. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say that.
Like that image, I know. Like the person in the suit and everything. I get it, the aesthetic thing.
I was thinking of another black person that yells though.
Okay.
Not for lack of trying. I take progress.
I'm not yelling right now, but
not too long that we got.
I'm not so bad.
I like your little goatee right there.
Yeah, man. My painted on goatee. Yeah. I look good in spandex.
Yeah, you certainly do, man.
Got my Black Panther accessories on.
You know what, Corey? You can be in a What If. What if Corey Coleman was Black Panther? You can be in the animated spinoff.
It'll be very short.
Yeah, it's very short. 5 minutes tops. There
Man, fuck this.
It's hard. Yeah, man. I don't think it's so bad. Maybe I can be his cousin that takes over for a day.
His cousin.
Yeah.
A day in the life of Black Panther.
Yeah.
Featuring Corey Coleman.
Until they find a better replacement.
Yeah. You know that's going to happen.
Yeah. Just give me a day and then finally say, this isn't working out.
This is your placeholder. Let's get someone else in here.
Somebody in the chat said Whack Panther.
Yes, that'd be accurate. You nailed it. Cosplay Panther. Yes, Cosplay Panther.
Storyteller. Whack Panther.
Party City Panther. I love it. Very good. Very good.
I just look like old wino or something.
You found that in the trash or something.
Yeah.
Wearing it.
I look like a brother that works in an Afrocentric herbal store or something.
Wearing those, I'm like the kids. I wear the skin tight
clothing. Yeah, I should be playing bongos right now. But you know what? But thankfully, right now, people don't care about who's playing what or what's going to happen. Most people are just right now
still taking it in.
Yeah, they're still taking this in, and most people are really just want to respect Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
They want to celebrate, respect Chadwick Boseman, and nobody's talking about the character that much. They're not talking about what's going to happen with this. They just say, we're all just kind of shocked and saddened, but also very, very grateful for the legacy that he left behind.
Of course. As I said before, people are going to look back years from now, decades from now, and realize like that role and how that movie, that particularly with Black Panther, had an effect on the way movies will be made and who they will feature.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. The historical significance of it is I don't think we even realize how much of an impact it's had. Should be cool.
Somebody says, okay, Corey, I'd buy you essential oils. Thank you.
Not as Black Panther, but I'll buy those essential oils. Absolutely. That's great.
No, thank you. Hey, look, as I said, it did sadden me. I mean, it's a rough situation knowing what he was, and what he was hiding at the time. I don't even know what he was hiding, but it wasn't revealed.
He wasn't speaking about it publicly.
Yeah,
he kept it among friends and family. Which he could do that. That's absolutely his right to do that.
Yeah, nobody knew, and it was just painful to know that he was, he had to talk about other people who were suffering. He just, and it's almost like I just have so much respect that he didn't make it about himself.
Absolutely.
I mean, and nobody would blame him if he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
you could have said, "I relate to these because I have these things."
Yeah, but he didn't want that to overshadow his work or him.
Yeah, which is great.
So
great legacy to leave behind.
Yeah, so people, I mean, it's sad to see him go, but it's also, I mean, if you got to leave this earth, I can say he left on a high note.
Oh yeah, no question.
Yeah, he went out there and touched. Well, man, you can't even say that now. He went out there and touched.
Within context, yeah, you can say.
Yeah, but like I said, he just
with his roles, he touched a lot of people.
Yeah, he moved so many
emotionally,
people, and it meant so much. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people just grateful for what he gave.
Yeah,
yeah. So
agreed. There
you go, people. Thank you so much, Chadwick Boseman. We celebrate you, and thank you, people, for joining us in the discussion. That was you laughed and you cried with us today.
That's great.